Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Pop Spot, where we pop about all the spots we love in professional wrestling. I am your host, Undisputed. Welcome back to my co-host, my boy. Finally came out to a wrestling show again because he decided to have his self-imposed hiatus from wrestling, and it's my boy AWS. How you doing, sir?
You are such a prick. I'm great. I have
Well,
had a
it technically was a self-imposed hiatus from wrestling.
yeah. I signed a contract for
but
to
it's just
specifically not go to wrestling for the entire month of October and nothing else.
You chose to sign that contract.
Yeah, I got paid, so I mean, I'll take that.
Self-imposed.
I had a great time at Dark in October. It was a lot of fun. Took a lot out of me. I feel like I dropped like 5-10 pounds doing it. I had a lot of fun, but I am so happy to be back. I am so happy to actually go to wrestling again. I feel like it's been a year since I've seen any of these guys. It hasn't, but it feels like it. I'm excited.
Yeah, it's exciting to have you back, sir. It was great to have you back in the show. It was kind of weird. It was like I watched again. Don't get me wrong. I was at shows with friends these last couple of shows. Yeah. And my friend, we had a bunch of the horde there. But it was nice to have because like LPW, I was there with Andreas and Daniel at our table.
Did his fucking nose bleed again?
No, it did not. But then Nathan was at the next table over from us. When I was at RCW that you did review with me when you watched the video, I had Mike and Andreas there. The LPW show before that, I had Andreas and Kat. I had Nathan and Kat with me, and Mike was also there. So yeah, I had the horde, but it didn't have my boy. It had my boy to mess with me. So it was nice to have it.
I'm glad to be back. I'm glad to be able to do wrestling again.
And we are going to have a show pretty much every weekend for the next few weekends.
Yeah, geez, this is a packed month for wrestling. Because like from what I remember, we've got the show we're doing today, which we'll talk about in a second. We've got 2 RCW shows this month, and we've got
RCW on the 15th. We have LPW on the 22nd, which also includes a CWS, which also includes a CWS show on the 22nd. So
the CWE and the CWE on the 26th.
No, there's CWS, the Clandestine Wrestling Society, on the 22nd.
Right.
But we have CWE on the 26th, which is a Wednesday show, and then we have another RCW for the Vince Austin Memorial Show on the 29th. Lots of wrestling over the next few weeks, ladies and gentlemen.
It's going to be packed. I hope you're ready for a lot of Pop Spot because it's going to.
The spots are about to pop.
Yeah, speaking of pop spots, tonight we're popping about all the spots that happened at Top Talent Pro Wrestling at the Midway Music Hall on Friday, November 7th, 2025, featuring TNA Knockout, the Wild Child, Jody Threat.
It's true. So the show kicked off with an announcement that Raiden the Destroyer was not at the event for some reason. We don't know why.
They just said he wasn't able to compete. I assume weather.
Yeah. So we got a replacement in this number 1 contenders match. It was Harlan Abbott, still Harlan Abbott, taking on one Trent Hendricks.
Oh, that's awesome. Great Photoshop. Yeah.
Yeah. I do great work.
Yeah.
Well, I can't really edit these posters too greatly because I don't have access to the original graphics of these posters. So I just
it works.
Let's get ready for the next match.
Trent Hendricks coming out. They announced him as the Natural, which I had to have a laugh about because the first time I ever saw this guy, Gussy announced him as the Anabolic Assassin. So
the all-natural anabolic assassin.
All-natural anabolic assassin.
But dude,
I love this guy.
Yeah. So, dude, immediately Trent spears the living hell out of Harlan Abbott, hits a Falcon Arrow, but only gets 2. He goes for a Wounding Angel, but Harlan rolls out, hits a rolling elbow to the back of the head, picks him up, hits a burning freaking hammer, but is delayed on getting the cover, so he only gets 2.
It's like the second move of the match, and he hits a burning hammer. I mean, okay, start as you Come on, Merlin.
Yeah, dude, it is crazy. Like, Trent hitting his beautiful Hurricane Ranas in this match. Like, for a man of his be jumping and leaping and hitting those Ranas like he does, absolutely tremendous. Trent catches Harlan diving at one point and just hucks across the ring with a fallaway slam. Harlan fires up with lariats at one point and hits kicks. Just a flip kip up and misses a splash in the corner, but then Harlan dodges Trent out of the corner. Harlan then gets the beautiful X-Plex for 2. Harlan gets coast to coast. Towards the end of the match, Trent slips out of a healing driver, hits that like rough looking powerbomb, gets a stack pin, but only gets 2. Harlan gets a tope suicida with Trent on the floor. They send Trent back in. He goes under the ring, pulls out a door, brings it in, sets it up in the corner, turns around, gets speared through a door.
Yep.
And then Trent gets a delayed cover on that, only gets 2, so he picks him up. 1 winged angel for the win. And holy crap, was this good match. This was a great match.
Yeah, there was one thing you missed that I want to highlight. Trent goes to the top rope in the middle of this match. He goes for a friggin' moonsault, and I'm like, oh god. So whenever I think of a big guy like that doing a top rope move, I think of Brock with the shooting star. He did it. He got the full flip, and he missed, but like I'm super impressed with the fact that he had managed to actually get all the way over. So yeah, no, this guy is like nuts. He's got the look. He's jacked. He's athletic. He's agile. Like, holy crap! I cannot wait to see where this guy goes. Yeah, and now he's got he's number 1 contender for Jesse's title, so that'll be fun.
Yeah. So will that be the Christmas show? We'll talk about at the end of here. When will Trent get his match? Yeah, because usually Jesse Youngblood is dressed up on the final show of the year.
Yeah, Jesse has a previous engagement usually.
Yeah, usually Jesse doesn't show up when we get Jesse clause. But I'm really happy because I thought these two gelled really well. Trent looking like a beast in here. Harlan again, like he's always tremendous in the ring. He has just that natural ability that he has is absolutely tremendous. But Trent just looking like an absolute unit, just destruction galore when it comes to Trent Hendrick here.
Yeah, the fact that he kicked out at 1 through like 3, like he hits Harlan hits the coast to coast, and Trent like kicks out like immediately. I'm like, okay, they really are trying to make this guy big bad dude. So I'm excited for that. I'm excited to see him and Jesse tussle.
Yeah. So we move on to the next match of the evening. It's a tag team match, but Alex Explosion could not make it to the show. Did not make it to the show.
I've heard rumors that his skateboard got stuck in the snow.
Oh, that's what it is. That's what it is. Okay. So in his place, we have Othias Jones, our boy Othias Jones, teaming up with Esmeralda Romano.
It's Esmeralda Romano Fugazi.
Esmeralda Romano Fugazi. Taking on the reuniting team. God has brought them back together. Glory to this team of Andy Anderson and Sheik Shabazz. Let's go.
This is something you were super excited about when you saw it.
Yes. So in PWA, for those last couple of years in PWA, Andy Anderson and Sheik Shabazz were a team.
Yeah.
One of the greatest teams I've ever seen in my life because Andy is the most despicable, evil person in the world, and we all love him for it. Yep. And Sheik is just the most badass jerk in the world that we all love him for. And these two together just make a tremendous team, and I love it so much.
It's like literally putting 2 gods together, essentially.
The God of Thunder and the God of Juicy put together.
I felt bad for Othias. Like he got subbed in. Yeah, and Fugazi, but like especially Othias because he got subbed in. He just wanted to come to work to eat, and he has to wrestle essentially God twice. So yeah, I mean it was a great match. Let's get into it.
Yeah, so Andy and Sheik immediately attack Othias and Fugazi behind their backs, but they fight back, getting the upper. Andy does get picks Othias up, hits a beautiful choke slam, but cannot get the 3 count. A lot of tag team attacks on Othias for a while. He eventually fights back, flipping over Andy, gets a hot tag to Fugazi, who comes in wrecking Andy. There's this really weird spot.
I know where you're about to go with this.
So Fugazi kind of goes to run the rope, and I gotta imagine everybody knows what the low bridge is, where you grab the rope and you pull it down. Yeah. She does it on the middle rope, and Fugazi goes like back asswards through the ropes.
He just pratfalls outside the ring.
Oh my god, it might have been the weirdest thing I've ever seen, but so good at the same time. Went out like
it was
ass
very
first.
funny. You and I laughed for like 3 minutes after that. It was hilarious.
Eric behind us was laughing his ass off.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh, so good. So good.
Yeah.
Shiki gets a tope atomico to Fugazi for 2. Eddie and Sheik's their gets this double team abdominal stretch. So Andy's got the abdominal stretch on, and he keeps putting the hand behind the back to Shiki in the corner, who keeps pulling on him till the ref catches him, kicks the hands, and Fugazi hits the hip toss to Andy. So good. So good.
Yeah, great favoritism from the ref there.
Oh, yeah. The huge pop-up Sito powerbomb by Sheik to Fugazi for 2 at one point. Looked really good. One point, Fugazi runs Sheik into Andy, then hits Sheik with a cutter and gets a hot tag to Othias. Othias in with his shoulder block, or tries multiple layers, hits the shoulder block, hits the neck breaker. He goes from eventually gets a missile drop kick on Andy. Sheik comes in, hits a burning hammer to Fugazi, and Andy gets Othias up for the Dominator. Then Andy does the pop up to Othias, and Shiki hits that very European uppercut, that bang, the uppercut to his face, and then Andy picks him up, crucifix, camel toss, crucifix bomb, camel toss, whatever you want to call it, hits the crucifix bomb for the win. Like putting a stamp on it. Andy and Sheik are here to stay. Let's bring in some tag titles and let's give it to the two of them.
Yeah, strong agree on that, honestly. Othias and Fugazi did a great job, but they couldn't really stand up to the titanic challenge that is Shub Anderson. That was stupid. I apologize. There's one moment
Anderson. Did you just say Shub Anderson?
I did just say Shub Anderson. There's one moment you didn't mention that I thought was hilarious. So there was a point where Andy was absolutely like dominating Othias early in the match, and then he just walks over to the corner and like slaps Fugazi right in the face, and then he does this at him. I'm like, the Italian fuck you at him, and I'm like, oh my god, I love that. I love you, Andy. You're so hilarious. Yeah, no, this match was very fun. Definitely enjoyed it.
Shub Anderson.
Not the stupidest thing I've said on this episode yet.
I love it. I love that. I love Shub Anderson.
Shub Anderson is pretty cool. Okay, let's move on. Match number 3.
Oh, we got to talk more about Shub Anderson.
What else is there to say? They're perfect. They're the perfect tag team.
Nothing. I just wanted to say Shub Anderson one more time. We move on. Women's action up next weekend. Ava Lawless versus the debuting Cameron Cash from Elite. I don't know where she's from, but she's from the Nightmare Factory in Atlanta, Georgia.
Ivan billed her as from Savannah, Georgia. So
Savannah, Georgia, but she did work. She did train at the Nightmare Factory in Atlanta.
She graduated the Nightmare Factory. This is her first appearance in Canada.
Ivan also said she's from the great. She said the greatest country on earth. And everybody booed.
Because it's the easiest heat in the history of the world. Now, I'm not going to blame Cameron for this because it's incredibly obvious heat. But I'm just so, like, again, no ill will towards Cameron for pushing this button, but I am so over the America heat.
Unless it's Kato. Unless it's Kato.
Kato is funny, though, because he actually tries to do other things. Like, he's doing the Hogan thing now. But, like, with Duggan and like every other American wrestler that comes in, that it's always either, oh, I'm from America and Canada sucks, or haha, the Panthers won the World Series twice. It's always one of those two, and I'm so sick of it.
I don't know how angry to be at you right now for just completely screwing sports up.
Did the Panthers beat the Oilers twice in the Stanley
But not
Cup?
not for the World Series.
Did I said World Series? I'm sorry, that's my bad.
That was perfection. I love it.
At least, look, I'd be much more happy if the Habs beat the Panthers for the Stanley Cup.
Oh, me too. By a long shot, but they never will.
I'm sorry, I ranted there. My apologies.
So let's talk about it. Cameron Cash playing the heel, wanting to do the lockups and like faking up the lockups, rolling to the outside for the first like little bit. So she comes back in and gets shotgun drop kicked into the corner by Ava Lawless. That was just boom, like just rocking her.
Yep.
Put up to Ava's new gear, looks absolutely phenomenal. The new
it is a great piece of gear. I love the shade of orange she's picked.
And somebody, I guess we were talking to her after, and she said somebody said it kind of reminds them of China, and she like almost like fainted on it because she loves that comparison. I'm like, yeah, I can see the China look in there.
Yeah, I can see it.
Yeah. Cash drops a kick from the apron and like swings the leg out, causing Ava to face plant onto the apron. Oh, just like the hardest part of the ring, man. Hardest part of the ring. Got to quote Beth Phoenix there. I'm gonna say it. Cameron Cash hits the "This country is stupid" suplex.
When you wrote that, I'm like, okay, you know what? That's the kind. If you can make the USA Heat stupid like that, you get a pass. That was hilarious.
She sets up for the suplex, and as she's about to go for it, she goes, "This country is stupid," and hits the suplex. So that's why it's called the "This country is stupid" suplex.
That's so real. She can only ever use that move in Canada now.
Yeah.
Or other countries, I guess.
I laugh so hard. Ava fights the headlock off, and she gets eat defeat, but Cash comes back with a flying enziguri and gets a 2 count. Trish Stratus style bulldog out of the corner by Cameron Cash, but she only gets 2. Bridging fisherman by Cash for 2. Ava catches a kick from the corner, pulls her in, hits a backpack stunner for 2. Ava gets a small package, and then as you called her spear.
Yeah, it wasn't really a spear. I was really reminded more of Mongo McMichael's running tackle from the old WCW days, which
it's an effective move.
It is. I mean, he won with it, so it is effective.
Yeah. And she gets 2 off of that, and then she picks her up. Widow's Peak for the win.
We love the Widow's Peak. Victoria is one of my favorite, like, mid-2000s women's wrestlers.
You mean Tara from TNA?
I'm not going to lie. Tara from TNA was my jam. Part of me wanted to own a spider because of Tara.
I was about to say with her creepy-ass tarantula.
Small sidebar, did you know that they hired like a tarantula wrangler and he was getting paid like 3 times more than most of the knockouts at that time? It was hilarious.
I have never heard that before, but
yeah, no, like, apparently, yeah, no, like they had a tarantula wrangler, so then nothing happened. They only had him on for like 5 months.
Interesting.
Fun.
Yeah, I thought really good match. I always love seeing new women coming into the scene here, and just expanding the division more and more. I know we got Vicky Vicious a couple of months ago. We got Cameron Cash here. I want to see more and more. I know Vicky's worked some other indies here in Alberta. I want her to work some. I know she worked RCW in Calgary. Again, I want to see more women in the Edmonton area. Come on.
Yeah, I agree. Like it's usually either Ava or Kat, and like I love Ava and Kat, but there needs to be more competition here. I mean, I would love that.
Yeah. Again, yeah, I'd love to see more. Yeah, so 100%, I would love to see more women coming into the area because again, just it brings more feature to the local scene.
Exactly. And this was a great contest. I definitely enjoyed watching Cameron. Hope she has a great career and whatnot. She seems like a keen mind and like pretty good at the technical stuff as well as like the usual high flying spot stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Can't wait to see where she goes.
And I hope we get to see her back again. Really do.
Yeah, I would love to see Cameron back.
Yeah. So we move on. Fourth match of the show is the undisputed god of ultraviolence, Mitch Clarke, taking on Adam's new favorite wrestler, the Lion Warrior, Bobby Sharp.
Oh my God. Okay. Let's just get it over with because I will explain my position and you won't care and neither will Mitch, but I'm explaining my position. So, I wore a Bobby Sharp shirt to Top Talent on Friday. And ever since Andre saw it, he's like, "Oh, you hate Mitch now? You don't like Mitch anymore? You hate Mitch?"
I never said that. All I said was
no. You said that.
All I said on this show so far was that Bobby Sharp's one of your new favorite wrestlers. That's all I said. Never said you hated Mitch.
No, I'm not talking about what you said on the show. I'm talking about what you said at the event.
I want proof that I said anything like that.
Proof.
That I would blaspheme you like that.
So I said to Andre, and again, when Andre wanted to bring it up to Mitch later, I said to both of them, "Hey, when Mitch puts out new merch, I will have a shirt of his. But I don't have a shirt of his because he hasn't put out merch in years. And I'm just stuck with what I've got. So, I mean, my choices for shirts to wear to this event for people I had on this event was either Bobby Sharp or Weston. Othias was in the wash. So it was either Weston or
and
Bobby.
We didn't know Othias
and my relationship with Weston is already as complicated as it is. So I had to pick Bobby.
You could have bought a new Weston shirt at the show.
I would have probably bought the Gussy Jones shirt, but I already have like 3 shirts on pre-order. I heard he owes so many wrestlers money, Andre.
And me. No, I'm kidding. You don't owe me anything.
True.
I joke on that. And I
Let's
think
talk about the match before.
I think you also owe like a bunch of people that work at other things money too. From what I hear, man, you owe money all over town right now.
Oh my God. Okay, this is getting out of hand.
Yeah, let's get into it. Let's talk some Bobby Sharp versus Mitch Clarke. Adam chanting along with the Bobby chants. Like
I didn't know such thing.
He was slapping the table to the Bobby chants, turning his back.
I want proof.
He turned his back on Weston.
You want to talk about me blaspheming you? You're blaspheming me right now.
Mine is truth. Mine is truth.
Oh, sure. Where's the proof, face up?
You were going like this on the table to the Bobby.
Oh, okay. So I can just say that what I said was true as well. You're such a prick.
All right, let's get into the match. Mitch demanding that the ref unring the bell after he rings the bell to start the match because he didn't want the match started then. Which I'm okay. He wasn't ready. It's kind of a dick there, Avon.
He was getting distracted by the crowd.
I think Avon was just tired because he's been reffing the entire show. He reffed the entire show tonight.
Yeah, poor Avon.
Bobby off the again. Bobby comes off the second rope at one point with I'm going to call it the bow and arrow spinning elbow. When he's up on the second rope, he goes like this and like pulled the bow back to fire the arrow, and then jumped off with the spinning back elbow. So I'm calling it the bow and arrow spinning back elbow.
I'm gonna read the note that I put for that verbatim. You can tell with the spinning elbow that Bobby just did that he has been watching the CW series Arrow, or he's been watching 2016 Stardust.
Either one, but even 2016 Stardust was inspired by Arrow.
Well, yeah, it's the same thing essentially.
Bobby hits a huge bulldog, and then Mitch ends up going to the floor and hits a tope CUC to the floor. Mitch comes back with a huge German on the floor, and this is where Adam started slamming the table along for Bobby.
Oh my god!
Hip sway. Mitch in the ring gets the hip sway into the follow-away slam, and then Bobby coming back with big chops. Mitch catches Bobby and gets him with as we're calling it now, the violent shake.
We love the violent shake here.
Yeah, it's where he's got him in like the crib and he's like swinging him on left and right. He does the violent shake a couple times and hits the Dr. Bomb for 2. Mitch catches Bobby jumping up in the air and hits a Ludwig Van driver for 2.
Belly. Belly.
Bobby gets an overhead suplex, like just tosses him over his head. Mitch just crashes in the corner, landing down hard. Wow, I wrote something weird. My notes say Bobby forced up with punches.
Oh,
but Bobby fires up with punches.
Yeah.
Gets the corner splash, the bulldog, then hits a Zack driver, aka the Michinoku driver. But and then he goes to the top, goes for a stomp, and then he misses the stomp. Then Bobby catching Mitch though with the 5 Jermigos, as we're calling it now, the Jermigos, the 5 Jermigos.
He gets a whole 5 Jermigos,
and he gets a 2 count. Bobby slips out of an Ultraviolence driver, hits a spear, goes up the top, hits a swanton, goes in. Cradles Mitch 1, 2, but Mitch turns it into a small package for the 1, the 2, and the Ultraviolent 3, and the win. Your undisputed god of Ultraviolence, your winner, Mitch Clarke.
He's so good. This match was a lot of fun to watch. Always have fun watching Mitch, despite what some people say.
I'm kidding. I know
you're kidding.
I have so much love for Mitch Clarke. He is part of the ultraviolent, the ultraviolent society that we
yes.
It's violence to everyone.
I mean, if he's a god, we might as well call it the cult of ultraviolence now.
The cult of ultraviolence that we all pray to. But absolutely tremendous.
Definitely do enjoy Bobby. Definitely do enjoy Mitch. They did a great job. They worked really well with each other. There was a lot of good chemistry here. And Mitch's new music is an absolute banger. I love it. Is Digital Versicolor by Glass Candy, specifically the back half of the song.
Yeah.
It's a great song. Very synthy, very Blade Runner.
Yeah, that song is absolutely phenomenal. And it was just like him coming around, just the ultra violent, he's like the ultra violent Neo from the Matrix.
Yeah, no, it's very sick. Yeah, it's very Matrix, very Blade Runner, very fun. I love this little change in attitude Mitch has. I can't wait to see what happens next with him.
Yeah.
Will he try and destroy Christmas?
I hope so. I hope he can destroy Christmas. We move on to a match.
Yeah, it's the new from debuting in Alberta from Ontario, London Lightning, formerly seen on AEW Rampage and other such shows. Wrestling against Andre's favorite wrestler, Kid Chocolate, Mo Jabari.
Boo! Boo!
Can I go over the entrance?
Smashing empty cans smashing 2 cans of Red Bull in my face, getting a little bit on me. What a jackass!
Yeah, no. So he literally he's coming around slapping hands with the Mo is doing this. He's slapping hands with everyone. He gives me a high five, and that's cool. As he's passing me and Andre goes boo, and just because he said boo, Mo turns around, grabs the 2 empty cans, and smashes them like a few inches in front of Andre's face.
There's still like liquid in it, so I got some on me. I'm like, what the man, Jesus.
Yeah.
That
Oh,
wasn't
I
even the
forgot to
last time he
mention my other
screwed me
favorite
either.
part of that entrance as well. Sorry. Mo, as he comes out, he drinks a full bottle of water in one go, kind of like Lex
No,
Luger when
no, he failed. He had to
he
stop.
failed. He had to
He said
stop. Damn.
stop,
Okay.
take a breather, and then finish it. Guy couldn't
Damn.
even finish a bottle. And this is just a standard little bottle of water, like your 500 mil. Couldn't
Like,
chug a 500 mil? Come on. Come on, dude. That sucked. Come on. Boo. Boo. You couldn't even finish a bottle of water. That size bottle of water. He couldn't even finish that in one gulp.
actually, I gotta
Boo.
try it. I
Boo.
gotta try it just for the meme.
Boo. All right. Well, let's go. Come on. You can do it. You can do it, Adam. We got this. Come on, 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 come on. See? Better than Mo.
All right, let's talk about the match.
Yeah. So my issue was like London Lightning come out. I'm like, oh god damn, it's lamed in London or lamed in Lightning. I was like, okay, boo this guy. And then Mo comes out and I'm like, well shit, now I have to cheer for London Lightning. I'm like, damn it.
Oh, sorry. Last thing about the entrance. Mo, when he gets in the ring, they're doing like the pre-match, shake hands and whatnot. And Mo takes off his shirt and he folds it up like an old Navy employee. Like he just lays it in the middle of the ring and then he literally does the both arms over, fold to the back.
Oh no, like he folded the sleeves over, then folded it into three, then pulled it in. He folded the sleeves in first and then folded them over.
Yeah.
Lame. Instead of just throwing his shirt into the corner like a non-lame person, he folds it like a lame person. Lame. Lame Jabari is what he is. Good chain wrestling early. London with a beautiful gator roll at one point. Mo tweaks his shoulder, and then just pie faces London away when he's trying to check on him like a good dude.
And then and then London turns on his psycho switch.
Yeah, dude. If I'm trying to be nice to a guy and then they pie face me, fuck that guy. Beat the shit out of him. Yeah. Screw him. So London goes feral, attacking Mo. Runs his shoulder into the post on the floor a couple times. London works over the shoulder in the ring. Mo dodges out of the corner, letting London spear the post like a jerk. Come on, dude, you're already hurt. You know how much it hurts. Why would you let a guy hurt himself the same way? Jerk, you jerk. Jesus. Mo's just a mean guy. That's what he is. He's just a mean guy.
Mo he deserved every bit of the joy manipulation he got from London.
Yeah, Mo hitting a low blow with a Manhattan drop in front of the ref. So obvious, and the ref doesn't call it. So obviously the ref is biased towards Mo here. So
damn, Avon's with a lot of bad calls tonight. I'm sorry.
More lameness here. London gets this beautiful bridge over Ciampa style Fujiwara armbar on Mo Jabari. Looks so good, but Mo fights his way out.
It was beautiful.
Yeah. Mo fights his way out, comes back, hits two super kicks. Both men are on the mat, so he ties the legs up, rolls over up into the sharpshooter, and London Lightning taps out.
Yeah, that was fun. Honestly, because it's the first. Okay, Mo is one with the sharpshooter a lot. We can all admit that. But this is the first time I've seen him do, what was it, the SummerSlam 91 finish where they're both laying down perpendicular with each other and then he just rolls into the sharpshooter. Very cool. I do love that spot. We do have a little bit of a post-match. Mo coming out of the Mo comes out of the ring. He's clapping hands with all the fans again, being a good guy, quote unquote. And then he gets back to Andre.
Always a good guy. Always.
He gets back to Andre and he looks at him, grabs an empty can and throws it at him.
Jerk.
That was a fun match though. It was a complete change of pace on the rest of the show because the rest of the show was like very high flying, high impact offense. This was a technical masterpiece in my opinion.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, all the holds and the joint manipulation, that bridging Fujiwara. So many good technical spots in this contest. And having a match like this on a show is such a great change of pace. I love it.
Yep. So we move on to the king of the triple threats match. It is the last gladiator, Scorpious,
Yep.
versus the love man, Dirty Dalton Rogue.
Which, yeah, that's certainly a gimmick.
Versus, I'll let you intro him.
I need to go into this entrance. So, Scorpious and Rogue come out, they get their normal stuff. And as the king deserves, the king gets a regal entrance worthy of any king of Scotland. We get a bagpiper comes out. He plays the whole hymn of I think this, the Scottish battle hymn or the Scottish national anthem, whatever it is. He plays the whole thing, and then Krieger comes out, and he looks glorious. He's got the Braveheart face paint. He's got the kilt. He's got new gear. He's got his championship. He's glorious. He is the king of Scotland, the king of the triple threat, and everyone should bow down to him as he deserves.
As we did.
As we did. As the two of us did. But we were the only two in the crowd doing it because everyone else was chanting Shrek.
And he was standing there pointing at us going, this is how you act. Telling everyone else that we were doing the right thing. And they were all wrong.
Exactly, because this man deserves all of our respect. Why are you treating him like garbage? He's literally a generational talent, king of the triple threat, king of Scotland, and you're calling him Shrek.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
He doesn't even wear green. He's wearing
black.
He doesn't.
Black. Who cares?
It's all black.
Yeah, do you see any green here? Do you see any green on this? There's no green.
And the thing is, he's not even Canadian. Shrek's Canadian, bro. He's a Canadian with a Scottish accent. This dude's actually Scottish.
Yeah.
Shrek is technically Canadian because he's voiced by Mike Myers. He's technically
Canadian.
So you're even wrong there because he's not technically Scottish. Shrek's not technically Scottish. He's a Canadian with who fakes a Scottish accent. That's what Shrek is. This match
opens up with a fun little spot. The 3-man test of strength, which is something you don't see often. And my favorite part about this 3-man test of strength is that Krieger easily overpowers the other two.
Goes under, crosses the arms, and smashes them into each other.
So good. That was a great way to set the tone for this match.
Yeah. Dalton and Scorpious, though, then come back, start throwing each other into Krieger. Dalton hits his crazy tope seated both on the floor. He gets, I think he gets Scorpious back in. Scorpious is laying against the bottom rope. And Dalton comes through the middle and bottom, hitting a wrecking ball drop kick to Krieger on the floor while lariating Scorpious in the rope. Looked so good.
God, as much as I give Krieger his deserved respect, everyone in this match is awesome. Dalton has always been one of the greatest workers that I've seen. Scorpious, I do love the guy. I haven't seen him a lot. He's been in Kentucky recently. I'm glad he's making himself better. All three of these guys, super good. And that wrecking ball lariat combo was just chef's kiss.
Yeah. And he wasn't even done there because he went to the top afterwards and hits a moonsault off the top to the floor, just crashing onto everybody. Absolutely insane. Back in the ring, Scorpius is a pop-up to Dalton at one point, and Krieger grabs him and Germans the shit out of him.
Yep.
Dalton hit the stomp off the top to break a pin. And then after being crotched twice on the top rope, he comes off with a double stomp. Everyone's trading attacks. Scorpion hits a claymore to Dalton for 2. Dalton gets Scorpius in the corner in the tree of woe, gets him up, and then doesn't go to the top. He slingshots himself over the top into the double stomp. Looked
Very
absolutely
cool.
tremendous.
Very cool.
Great way to change it up. Scorpious, Lariats, Krieger, who has Dalton, who DDT's Dalton. Then Scorpious hits this beautiful super Oscutter off the top. But
Phenomenal.
Dalton ends up breaking up the pin. This is where Dalton then hangs Scorpious on the ropes, comes off the top, hitting a somersault leg drop to him. But then Krieger immediately grabs him, hits him with the kill shot DDT, and you're king of the triple threats. You're king of Scotland, Krieger.
Long may he reign.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That was absolutely tremendous. All three of these guys did phenomenal work. But it was never really a contest, unfortunately. Krieger, he's got the momentum of a runaway freight train. He's so popular. He's the king of Scotland. He is amazing.
Oh, dude! When you said that, all I could think of was The Simpsons.
That's exactly what I was referencing. Well done.
When Mr. Burns runs for, I can't remember when he's running for political office.
Yeah. Mr. Burns, you have the momentum of a runaway freight train. Why are you so popular?
All I can think of. So good. But we move on to your main event of the show. It is a tag team match. Your top talent champion, Big Jesse Youngblood, teaming up with TNA superstar Wild Child Jody Threat to go up against the dynamic duo of the Weston King and gorgeous Gussy Jones.
So, small little bit of a scoop from before at the beginning of the show. I do want to tell the fans, because clearly Weston was very adamant that I tell the fans that the reason that he lost the Top Talent Wrestling Championship to Jesse Youngblood was because he wanted to sue me and Backbreaker Media on behalf of what I said on the Pop Spot and what I've done. Now, I've already...
So he was distracted by pending litigation.
Yes, that is what he's saying. Now, I've already been over what my thoughts on the situation with the lawsuit are. And from all intents and purposes, I've heard from the Backbreaker legal team, everything has been settled. There is no actual charges being laid. There's no actual litigation being pending. By the way, credit to the Backbreaker legal team. You guys are great. Love you guys.
Did you know the Backbreaker legal team is just a monkey in a suit?
He's so good. I love Bubbles. He's great. We chat on weekends. The point being, I've been over my thoughts on Weston. I'm still a fan of his, and no matter what he thinks and what he says, I'm probably still going to enjoy his work. But for the time being, for the foreseeable future, I am done praising him on the show, unless he absolutely deserves it. Like, if he hits a great move, if he ever hits his moonsault, I'm going to praise him to the day he dies. But, like, clearly he hasn't yet. So,
yeah, I got to give it up to Gussy, though. With his golden boot, he's got flames on it, making him a little bit faster.
And he's got your favorite, the suspenders.
And he's rocking he's become a part of the Suspender Club, baby. Welcome to the Suspender Club there, Gussy.
He really is trying to prove that he can earn another glizzy chompdown with the big guy himself.
Oh my god! You go ahead, because remember, I didn't take notes.
Yeah,
I was kind of just entranced by this match. I was having so much fun watching. I forgot to take notes.
Yeah. So my favorite. So before we begin, the entrance. Weston and Gussy come out, and Weston has kingified Omen's briefcase, Omen's Marilyn Manson lunchbox. He's got the big king plastered across it. He's got the tassels on it. Very cool looking.
And Omen was too scared to even show up to face King this month. That's how he was so scared of the King.
Too terrified.
Yep.
Yeah. So this match opens up with let's see here. Big, like, sort of like black hole slam from Weston. That was a lot of fun. Great move. We get a little bit later, Weston goes for his razzle dazzle in hip attack in the corner. So he does the thing where he does the pose, and he goes to do it, but he completely fakes it out and just turns around and hits Jesse in his corner, and like immediately after Jesse gets hit, some random girl in the crowd screams like Sindel from Mortal Kombat. She just really shrill scream on her. We get a bit later. We get King missing his hip attack and his senton for Jody to get a moment to breathe. We get a big tornado DDT after that from Jody. Jody finally gets the hot tag. Jesse runs wild, hits a bunch of moves, and then he goes for his big splash on King, and King very audibly goes, "Oh shit!" as he splashed, which is great. Jesse hits a big choke slam, but then Gussy comes in to interfere, as Gussy always does. Weston, I'll give him credit, he manages to pick up Jesse on his shoulders and hit a massive torture rack bomb on him.
Yep, which that looked incredible.
That was phenomenal. And the strength on Weston to do that, like, wow. Jody gets back in, gets a hot tag. She gets her nice head scissors spot. And then she goes to Gussy, and she gives him the Kobashi-style machine gun chops. So good. Literally just goes on him for like 10 seconds with those.
Yeah.
Then it's a big German on Jesse. Or on a Gussy. I don't know why
I was going to say Jesse. Why would she German her
Gussy.
partner?
God, yeah. I'm having a horror show today. Then we get Jesse and Jody go for a big double team spot. Weston and Gussy are outside of the ring. Jesse picks up Jody Threat in gorilla press position, throws Jody out on top of them, and then Jody immediately gets up, stands up on the drink rail, does like the, piping up the crowd,
fire up, yeah.
Picks up a guy's beer after getting permission, takes a sip, thinks it tastes terrible, puts it back down, and gets back.
It was a girl's drink, actually.
It was a girl's drink, actually. Okay.
Yeah.
Gussy and Weston come back a little bit, and we get Gussy hitting the move of the show. We get a Canadian Gustroyer.
Okay, so it was to his own partner, assisted by Jesse and Jody. They made him flip into the Gustroyer on his own partner. They made him do it. It wasn't his choice.
Still the move of the show.
Oh God, yes, but the Canadian Gustroyer, I was elated.
We were losing our minds at that. We get Jody picks up Gussy on her shoulders, and she proceeds to do the Benny Hill spot where she uses Gussy as a weapon. Hitting Weston a couple times. Then hits an F5 on Gussy. Weston manages to get back up and goes for the crowning achievement on Jody Threat, but is immediately speared out of his shoes by Jesse in retaliation. Then
literally, like, he had her in crowning achievement, lifts her up, spins her for it, and as she's out to his side, Jesse spears the shit out of Weston, and Jody lands on her feet. Like, it was a beautiful looking save by Jesse there.
It was a miraculous save. And then to finish off, we get the ultimate insult from Jesse Youngblood, and something that when I told our friend Nigel about, he was pissed that happened. Yeah. So Jesse, to get the win, hits a moonsault on Weston, adding insult to injury considering Weston has attempted to hit 16 moonsaults this year and has missed every single one of them.
Yeah, but Jesse's been hitting moonsaults longer than Weston's been out of diapers.
Oh, I mean, yeah, there's that, but I just find it funny that he beat Weston with a move that Weston can never hit, which is hilarious to me.
So I remember Jesse hitting moonsaults back in like 2011. So
Yeah, back when he had face paint.
Yeah, back when Weston was just learning to tie his shoes.
Yeah, right. But yeah, no, big moonsault from Jesse Youngblood, and we get the 1, the 2, and the 3, and we get the big happy feel good moment with Jesse cementing his win over Weston with the help of his friend Jody Threat. And they hug, they scream at each other, they thank the fans. I think at this point, if it weren't for the fact that Weston had the briefcase, I think Weston would have to go to the back of the line for championship opportunities. I mean, it's pretty obvious that Tren is now number 1 contender. So it's clear that Tren is the next in line, but who knows what Weston's going to do with that briefcase. I mean, it's not like Omen was there to take it back tonight.
Yeah, he's too scared. He's too scared.
So we'll see how.
But with that said, with all that said, I think it's time to talk about our match of the night. So, my boy, what is your match of the night?
This was a really tough choice at first, but it's pretty. I actually have 2 honorable mentions. So, honorable mention.
No, just your match of the night. No honorable mention. There's no second and third prize.
You're just saying that because you don't want me to praise Mo, okay?
No, I just saying there's no real awards in that. The only award that matters is match of the night.
Fine, I will say my match of the night. My match of the night is the King of the Triple Threat match. It's pretty obvious. This was the most fun I had watching the show. Krieger, again, all the respect deserved to him. Dalton Rogue, super fun. Scorpious, yeah, they're all great. I will, despite Andre, throw a quick honorable mention to Mo and London Lightning because it was a great change of pace. And because I feel like I should, I'm going to throw a honorable mention to Shib Anderson versus Othias and Fugazi because I love all 4 of those guys and they had a great match. Now, that's enough for me. Andre C., what is your match of the night?
All right, I got 4 honorable mentions.
You're a... I'm gonna hit you later.
No, my only honorable mention is to Shib Anderson getting back together. Let's go. Shib Anderson forever.
We do love that.
I'm going to give it to the main event.
Wow.
I think the semi-main was an incredibly well-worked and beautiful match. This one, I got lost in this match just watching this. It was absolutely so much fun to watch how everybody worked together so well in this, and I got to give it to the main event was my match of the night. I have to give it to it. It was so good. I had so much fun.
It is pretty easy to tell with you what you think match of the night is because you'll just stop taking notes.
It's true. True. I kind of forget when I'm enjoying something. I forget. I was enjoying the match before this, but I was enjoying for a bit and I'm like, oh shit, I typed down like a couple things. And then I went back to watching. I was like, oh shit, I got to type down. This one I just kind of completely forgot to take notes. I'm just like, I'm really enjoying this.
Oh yeah, no, it was great. Yeah, again, the entire show was very fun. But yeah. It was fun.
And then they did announce the next show is December the 19th of 2025. Yes, it is only a month away. Only a month and a half away.
Yeah.
We have top
talent. Crazy if they announced a show over a year in advance.
We know there's another one coming in December. But Top Talent Wrestling Saves Christmas Part 4 featuring the return of Jesse Claus.
Yeah, can't wait to see what bad version of Santa Claus Jesse Claus is going to destroy.
Well, one year he fought the Grinch, T.Y. Grinch. And then he fought Evil Uno.
And then he fought Gussy Claus.
And he fought he fought Gussy Claus. So who is he going to battle this year? He's going to battle the king of the North Pole, maybe.
Ooh, that's so good. Oh my god, that's great. Oh, fucking book it. Oh my god, no, that whatever they do now, it's not going to be as good as that.
Oh, well, ladies and gentlemen, we've come to the end of another episode of the Pop Spot, where we've been popping about all the spots of impressions. But we're going to tell you where you can find us. So where can they find you, my friend?
Well, you can find me on the Blue Sky at awscomedy.bluesky.social. You can find me on the Instagrams at awscomedyeg. I post all my stand-up shows and improv shows and all that there. And if you want to watch a podcast with me, Andreas, and my buddy Malcolm, where we review and check out and freak out about all the good stuff that happens in Power Rangers, you can check out the Morphomania podcast at youtube.com/@humanoidfreak2515. I would also like to put a small honorable mention in that shout out to the episode where my buddy Andre C guest hosts. That was a fun time, even though he was only there for about 2/3 of it, because this was before we only did.
That's perfection. I was one of them.
Yeah, that was before we only did 3 episodes. We did like 6 in that episode, and you were tired as fuck.
5, and I tapped out in the middle of doing the 4th episode,
which is honestly fair.
Dude,
that was
we were 2.5 hours in, and we were only just a little bit into the 4th episode. I was like, I'm done. I need to go to sleep.
That was honestly fair, and that was the last time we did 5 episodes. Every other show has been.
I broke the podcast.
No, you fixed the podcast. Fuck you mean? But yeah, no, that's where you can find me, and also quick shout out to the Grindstone Theater as always. Lovely venue, lovely place to go watch a show. They have classes at their theater school. You can learn acting, improv, stand-up. They have a lot of classes for a bunch of sort of things. Musical improv, a lot of fun niche classes. And it's a subsidized theater space for new and emerging talent. My buddies at Mixtape Improv, they run a jam there every Saturday. Any and all proceeds go towards keeping the lights on, keeping the doors open. If you feel so inclined to donate, you can donate at grindstonetheater.ca/donate. Set up a monthly donation if you can. Keep the lights on. Keep the dream alive for artists throughout the city. And that'll be it for me. Andre C., where can they find you, my friend?
You can't find me anywhere. I don't exist. But no, if you want to find me, I'm on the X and Blue Sky, at that candidate guy, Instagram and threads, at that candidate. You can find me right here on Backbreaker Video, where we do the pop spot. Tomorrow, I will have a very special interview coming out right here on Backbreaker Video. It'll be myself and Love Wrestling's vocal origami man, Big Bad Boris. We are going to be chatting about the show, about something he is doing next weekend, as he will be doing his 40-hour extreme stream over on Love Wrestling's Twitch channel, where he's going to be going for 40 hours straight. It's going to be him along with some guests throughout the show that he'll be watching, and he'll be watching some professional wrestling, playing some games, talking about random bullshit for 40 hours straight. I don't know how. I'm hoping to find out some of the secrets when I talk to him later. That show will be out tomorrow morning over on Backbreaker Video. As you're watching this, it is Sunday afternoon, so go check that out Monday morning on Backbreaker Video.
Please do. I'm going to be watching when I can.
Yep. And then you can also find me over on our local establishment, where I do my show Point of View with my boy Bobby Munson every Sunday, where we talk all the fun stuff about the weekend world of sports through our NFL predictions. I predicted the Grey Cup right. I picked the Rough Riders versus the Alouettes. I'm a genius. So you can check that out over there on all the socials. And then one more shout out right here to Backbreaker Video, youtube.com/Backbreaker Video, where you see all the stuff we do. And if you want to see Mike go live, you go to follow him over at twitch.tv/MikeTheRef, where he does his AEW watch-alongs. And he every Wednesday and Saturday and on pay-per-view days. And then he also does his gaming streams over there, which could the replays the
oh no.
What'd you break?
No, nothing broke. It's just you stopped. I think your internet stopped for a minute.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. YouTube.com/Backbreaker Video. YouTube.com/@Backbreaker_gaming for all the great content that Mike puts out. And one more shout out, TopDownWrestling.com. If you want to get tickets to any of their shows, TopDownWrestling.com, or you can find links to the school there if you want to become a professional wrestler.
Can I get a pop for that?
Pop, pop.
pop, pop. It's been a while since that's happened. I'm so happy about that. So that brings us to the end of another rip-roaring edition of the Pop Spot here on Backbreaker Video. This has been my boy Andre C. I have been AWS. Make sure you like the video, comment, subscribe to Backbreaker Video for all the Pop Spot that you could ever want. And until next time, stay poppin'. Bye-bye.
Bye.